Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today I have two interesting fixed blades, and the really interesting part about these knives is that this is going to be a collaboration between me and Djinn Knives, aka Johnathan Sibley. Now, if you guys don't know who Johnathan is, he is a custom knife maker in, I forgot the city, here in Texas, but he is a USA knife maker here in Texas. And if any of you guys are fans of Forged in Fire, Johnathan was on that show. I forgot exactly what he made. It was some sort of a pretty serious weapon. I want to say a spear or something, but I'll try to find that video and link it down below. And I'll also link his website and his Instagram down below. Definitely check out his Instagram. He's got some beautiful pieces up on there. I met Johnathan at a blade show a couple years back. I can't remember which one, but he was helping out behind the concept table. And very knowledgeable, great guy. Definitely knows his stuff, especially his metallurgy stuff. He definitely knows what he's talking about when it comes to steel. And I've definitely learned a lot from him. And if you guys don't know, he does have two designs with concept. We have the Havern and the Ekis, both beautiful knives. This is my favorite one from him, the Havern. Just a great blade shape, love the milling. Just great knives overall. And I'll leave links down below to where you can check out these models and pick them up if you're interested. And the Ekis just has some really beautiful milling here on the scales, even the pocket clip. But just another great knife design. Love the blade shape on this one. But he's got a very unique look. And speaking of unique looks and his knives, his work, this is the Akurra. This is a fixed blade by him. Now, he got these, I'd say, 95% done. They're not sharp, which is nice, because once I'm done doing what I got to do to these, I will sharpen it. But these are made of 80 CRV2 steel. Now, from what I was told, this steel is similar, or has a similar edge retention to 1095, but with a higher toughness. So it's going to hold that edge very well. And with this one, as you guys can see, there are some rust spots. But this does need to be covered with oil to protect it, which is fine. But this happened because of shipping. So what I'm going to do is actually etch and stonewash these blades just to protect them a little bit better. And then obviously after that I will oil them. But really love this blade shape. Again, this is the Akurra. Now he gave me a few models to pick from to collaborate with him. So really excited that he allowed me to pick through a couple models. And the fact that I'm working with him, I think is awesome. So really appreciate it. And Johnathan, if you see this, thank you very much for this opportunity. Very excited to see what I can do with this. But beautiful satin finish. And what I'm going to do with these, so Johnathan was kind enough to send two because he wants me to customize one for him. And he can do whatever he wants with his, but he wants me to create some custom scales for him. And I haven't decided on the material for the one that I'm going to do for myself. But these are the two choices that I came up with. I think for Johnathan's, I'm going to do the stabilized maple here with that really cool chatoyancy effect on this wood. Just think it's beautiful stuff. And I'm excited, very excited to do that one for him. Or possibly the blue one. So I don't know exactly which one I will choose. But maybe I will send him some pics and he can decide. But either one, whichever one I choose, I'm going to do a thin layer of ivory G10 just to add a nice clash between the material. And not only that, but to add a nice clash between the etched and stonewashed spine after I etch and stonewash it. Again, I like a really good contrast when it comes to a blade or stainless steel liners. Let's say it's black washed, or if it's a satin finish, then I'll use a darker color against it just to clash with the satin finish. I'm going to give you guys a close look of the Akurra here. So we have a full, well, not a full flat grind, but almost full flat grind. You can see a very beautiful satin finish. And there is his awesome logo. I love that the logo is textured and you have Texas right there. So really, really cool logo. And then we have a beautiful swedge here at the top with, again, a satin finish. And then here towards the tip. And one thing I like about his design here on the Akurra is, from my understanding, you can use this as a fire starter. So it's nice that he gave you a little fire starter nick right here on the spine. And you can also put your thumb there as a type of jimping to kind of lock it in. But I'm assuming that's what that feature is. And if not, then it works out perfectly for that. He gave you a very nice sharpening choil here. Now I know there's not any scales on it right now, but the ergos are really, really good. Really locks in. I love the amount of space you have on this finger choil. Really locks you in and keeps you from sliding off of the handle. And once this thing has some custom scales, it's going to be very, very comfortable in hand. I'm going to make sure that's going to be the most important thing I do, is to make this as comfortable as possible in hand. I'm going to be leaving the lanyard hole, but I'm going to try something I've been wanting to try on a knife for a while, especially when it comes to a lanyard hole. I'm going to try to hide the holes that allow you to gain access to the lanyard hole. But more on that once I customize this thing. And another thing he sent was some standoffs for me to lock in the scales. So I believe they're the exact size. If not, I can just clean up the edges here. But yeah, so it fits perfectly. And this is what I'll be using in these two locations to hold down the custom scales. And then again, allowing access for that lanyard hole. But really, really excited to get started on these. Again, what an awesome opportunity, and I can't thank Johnathan enough. Again, definitely go check out his stuff. Please let me know down below what you guys think of these blades. I think they're awesome and just super comfortable. I can only imagine once the scales are on. But as always, thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I will see you guys on the next one.